This little hopper's been in my room for a couple days now. He's definitely not leaving. He's been in my bathroom and on my suitcase. Say hello to the little hopper. So it's like 6:30 a.m. I want to get my workout in. I need a bar or a tree to hang my rings up on, and I've found this spot, potentially giving me the option of having a pull-up bar. Pretty happy with that, so let's just hope I'm allowed to work out here, really. Let's hope no one comes and tells me to leave.
I work with what I got and it ain't much, but look, I try, cause I don't see limitations when I'm staring at the sky. It's just as high to you as it is to me. And
So I'm about halfway through the workout. Whew. I used to be very strong indeed. Pull-ups are on 2. My row strength used to be really good. I used to do with a 9 kilo vest on. Now I'm like struggling for 8 just with my body weight, but it's all good and it will come back in no time. 6 months I reckon. So the leg exercises I've chosen are all to like open up my hips really, so I feel open and sort of like open in the legs, which is nice.
no amount of things could separate the distance between. See what I'm saying is legit and I always present it. There were times I locked it up and that was...
That's that done. Now let's go home, shower, fuel, see if Jane's up, and then we'll have school. So but that was good. That felt really good to do that. What's up, world? I just got back from school. I'm really happy. There were some people there, some other teachers from another school, and they said my Thai was really good for only learning 3 months, so I'm really happy with my progress there. But now I'm about to edit some videos. What I'm going to edit is a video that explains what we eat, me and Jane, what we eat here, with no kitchen, no fridge. We have access to a fridge, but we only ever put like water or drinks in it, because it's like all the way down there. Yeah, past the pond. It's a bit of a mish, it's just not worthwhile. It explains sort of what we eat, and yeah, that's going on our joint channel, so make sure you jump over to the channel, because by the time you watch this video, I'm sure the food video will actually be up. I reckon it's dead.
Aww.
That is an insane thing. There's 3 red dots on its face. Hello, Jane Jock. He's so cute.
Oh no, he's like unbelievably cute.
Little Jing Jock, you gotta find some food because you're only little Jing Jock.
He's wisdom. So cute.
I can't believe I've got a Jing Jock on my arm. What's up, world? It's another new morning. It is 7:30. I'm ready to do some stuff for the day. A couple of things that I've had this morning, a couple of realizations that I've had. The other morning I started my morning with a workout, which was cool. I would like to do that a couple of days of the week. I used to work out in the mornings. That was the time I liked to work out. Whereas now I really like to start my mornings a little bit slower, because now I have the sort of whole day to use however I want. I don't need to do that workout in the morning, whereas before I had the attitude of like, get it done, get it out of the way. I actually like to start my morning slowly, and today I'm going to start doing my favourite thing, which is some gardening. Second thing, this might sound weird or gross, I don't know, it depends on how you think about it, but since moving to Thailand, I've not cleaned my ears so much, and the times that I have, the cotton buds have been these really small little crappy cotton buds. When I went back home to the UK and I was like, ooh, I get to clean my ears with some nice big cotton buds. And I cleaned my ears with the cotton buds, and before I knew it, like my ears became really sore. And I actually thought it was from being on the plane and using headphones. They were just really sore on the inside, little like spots or you know, just irritated, very irritated. Anyway, when I got back to Thailand, they healed again, because obviously I wasn't cleaning my ears as much. And it was only when I cleaned my ears just the other week, and the next day they had that same soreness and like a lump there, and I was like, it's from cleaning my ears. I am a big believer in the fact that the things that are on your body are meant to be there. Obviously you don't want them to be like filthy and gross, but like it's there for a reason, and you remove it and you irritate yourself. So yeah, it's just interesting, you know. I don't know why I really wanted to share that, but I just really did. The human body, man, it's doing its thing for you always. Sometimes what we do is we try and undo the work that the body is trying to do to keep us healthy. That's it, really. Let's show you the garden. I'm really happy here because we've got 3 orange trees. 3. Well, fruit trees take a long time to fruit. It's like, should I plant them? Should I not? But I planted them because, like, if I am here in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, I'll be like, why didn't I plant those fruit trees when I wanted to? So we got orange trees there. Yesterday, Jane bought some mangosteens, which are delicious. That is a mangosteen. And those are the seeds. The reason I was showing you a mangosteen is because we ate a bunch of them last night and we kept the seeds because we were like, let's try and grow mangosteen. I have read mangosteen is really hard to grow, so I don't know if I'm going to be successful. And some of them can take up to like 20 years to fruit. Today we're going to plant some. These are the seeds. Some more orange seeds here. But these are the mangosteen seeds. And we're going to plant some just to see how it goes. I'm really happy here because the lettuce that I planted is sprouting. I didn't plant any here around the edge like this. So I don't know if they are weeds or seeds that have been like moved in the watering process, or seeds that I've just dropped accidentally. This guy here is a watermelon. Now his pot's probably not big enough for him, but I don't really have anything bigger. I watched a YouTube video where I saw someone grow a watermelon plant out of a pot like that. They only fruited 1 watermelon, but for me, you know, I'm not trying to, I just want to see if I can grow one, to be honest. Even if I get 1 watermelon, that would be really, really cool. So we're just going to see what happens there. So I'm really happy with my cucumber plant. Me and this plant have such a strong bond, I feel like. I talk to him a lot, and yeah, we just have a really good strong bond. Trying to get him used to sort of full sun, in the hope that that's what he needs to fruit better. But he gets a little bit of shock at the moment. Last night he was in my dream, and it was actually quite a funny dream because he went sad, and he was so sad, and like literally like flopped all on the plant. And I was like, in the dream I kind of was like, come on, come on, come on, and he just went and just came straight back up to life. This is the furthest I've got with the plant. He's the biggest one I've got. And it's nice to see some of the tomato plants getting bigger as well. I want to take these chili plants out and give them their own little homes. Get these chilies out. That's how I'm starting my morning. So I've got my pots ready, my chili ready. And the reason that I want to move these chilies is because when I planted them there, I didn't have like compost. Now I have compost, and so like I think that they need to be in some more compost-rich soil in order for them to grow better. Once again, my disclaimer, this is all trial and error. I've never grown my own garden before. I'm just learning as I go. So basically, I can't guarantee that that is exactly what needs to happen, but I'm going with what I think from what I've watched. So guys, I was eating some hot, spicy food. Yeah, and it just got me thinking, because basically my mouth obviously is on fire, and I love taking things always back to the elements, because that's what we're made up of. Air fuels the fire. When you add like, you know, wind or air to a fire, it just like spreads, or like goes up. And so when I've finished eating, as you breathe in and out, it like burns even more. That cool kind of analogy, because basically if you're like angry, frustrated, the mind or your thoughts or the air will fuel it, normally make it worse. And of course, every element is dualistic in nature. The fire can be angry, aggressive and all that kind of stuff, but it can also be passionate, enthusiastic and inspiring. So just like obviously the mind can be calm, but the mind can also be very active. When my mouth is on fire, the thing that I look for are watery foods, and so I'll eat extra cucumber, extra tomato or an orange. And so the two elements that will help to sort of balance it is going to be the feminine elements being earth and water, but specifically I think watery earth. Watery earth takes that heat, that spice out of the mouth. And so, you know, if you are feeling excess fire in terms of anger, frustration, all that kind of stuff, you want to look to those types of elements: earth, grounding yourself, and water, just like understanding your emotions in those moments, as opposed to kind of excess thinking and going into the mind. Yeah, actually, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I've got more right to be mad. So yeah, it's just, I like watching how it plays out in actual nature as well as how it plays out in the human being, even though the human being is nature. I planted everything that I wanted to plant, by the way, and more. I did some basil as well, so I got some basil in. We haven't managed to grow it successfully yet, but I'm trying a new way. So hopefully that will grow. And now I'm gonna edit some video. Workout will be done later. Just gonna cruise. It's 1 o'clock. It is time to do the workout. I've been editing, I've been doing it for a few hours. Time to start moving my body again, and I'm really excited. So what have we got? We've got day 3, which is, okay, so today's workout is basically based on the splits and my shoulder strength for the handstand. So what can we do other than do it? Let's go. How exciting.